I want you to get out of there.
I'm alive right now.
Okay.
I will be.
The window's unlocked. I want you to fix that.
Hi, Madeline. How are you? I feel like I haven't seen you on my lives in so long. It's been ages since the last time I saw you in one of my lives. How are you? I always read the comments. Actually, I tend to engage a lot with my followers. Um, but I feel like I haven't seen you in a while. When was the last time you were here? But I haven't been coming in live as often as I used to. Because I've been so busy. Oh, my neck. But on the weekends, I usually try to go live every time that I'm getting ready. And today I'm actually going to shoot some content. So I was like, oh, I might as well go live while I get ready to shoot some content. Excuse me. Sorry, guys. Sorry, guys. That was weird. Thank you. Thank you. He said, bless you in Spanish. Oh my God, it looks so pale. I had the most amazing birria tacos today with, I don't know how to say it in English, consomme. How do you say consomme in English? It was so good. They were like amazing, like life-changing good. Hi, Dorelli. I made an iced coffee. I'm kind of really obsessed with that protein coffee I told you guys about. It's so good. It's like, it's a little addictive. I don't know if it's because it has like that perfect amount of sweet, but that's the second one, the second coffee I've had today. And I don't even like caffeine. I don't consume caffeine. And I was sent this protein coffee. Oh my God, that's not good. I was sent this protein coffee to like test it out, and now I'm like obsessed with it. I'm like almost done with it. I gotta buy more when I'm done with it because It's been a game changer on like breakfasty things that I can have. Hello, Freshly Wild. Welcome in. How are you? Hope you're having a pleasant Sunday afternoon. No, I don't like pre-workouts. I don't usually, guys, I work out so early. I work out at like 6 a.m. So, you know, when you wake up at 5 and you work out at 6, you're not really even awake. Like, there's no time to like be like making yourself a little pre-workout, like cooking yourself food. You're just like, you're trying to wake up. You're surviving. No, usually I just show up. Oh, my back. I just show up and I do my thing, but I got this delivered on Thursday night, and I used it on Friday. I used it yesterday and I used it today, and it's been pretty good. I don't know that I necessarily feel like this like caffeine rush. I don't think I feel that because normally caffeine gives me jitters because I don't consume caffeine and I don't do pre-workouts. I get really shaky. This doesn't do that, so it probably doesn't have a ton of caffeine, and it says on the labels that it's like very natural caffeine. So I think this is more like a I'm gonna think of it as more like a protein shake. A delicious protein shake. If the protein source is whey, let me check it on the label. Hold on, let me go get the packaging. Okay, so instant iced coffee. All natural, zero sugar, prebiotics, 10 grams of protein per scoop. Yeah, it is whey protein. It is whey protein. It says that right here. Yeah, and it has 65 calories per scoop. Yeah, it is whey protein, like you said. I suppose whey protein is like the healthiest out of all of them because it's the one that it's used the most lately, I feel. But yes, you know, I'm like, I look unwell. Do I look really pale? How do I look unwell, Prime Video? Let me move the camera back a little bit. Honestly, I am so used to you guys just calling me names and telling me I look all sorts of things, that I look like a man, that I look like a transvestite, that I look unwell, that my face is fat, that like now when you guys tell me something, I'm like, okay, whatever. So I look sick. Maybe it's because I did a speed workout, like the most intense track workout 2 hours ago. Maybe that's why. At 10 a.m. Is that why I look sick? Aside from that, what else might be wrong with me? I'm not sure. But honestly, this is not something I got paid to use. They just like send it to me to try and then talk about it for free. And honestly, I like this so much that I think I'm gonna buy the big one. I'm into it. Like, this is good. It's a little addicting though. That's where I have mixed feelings about it, because I'm like, I'm not the kind of person that has like an addictive personality, and I'm like, it is pretty weird that I came home and I was like craving a second cup of that. I was like, I guess this is what people mean when they say that they want more coffee, but I'm like, that's weird. What I do like about it is that it hasn't messed with my sleep. Usually when I have caffeine, sometimes I have like a hard time falling asleep, even if I have it like hours before I go to sleep. But this one didn't mess with my sleep, which means it probably doesn't have a ton of caffeine, which is good. Oh, my neck. Yes, you look all natural, Vanessa. Well, I am all natural. I am terrified of needles, so I would not be getting any Botox or fillers anytime soon. Maybe once it hits me that I'm really old and I really need it, ow, I will start doing that stuff. But for now, I'm terrified. Ow. Never say never, because I don't know. I feel like once I get older, I might feel a little bit different and I might want to take more risk. But right now, I can't imagine having a needle on my face for beauty. When you get older, you have to get buff. What does buff mean? What does that mean? Real American. I'm not even sure what that means. So, muscular. I think I'm pretty muscular already. I could show you. I am actually probably one of the most muscular chicks you will ever see in the game. Look at this back. Super muscular. I'm not muscular enough. You don't have any wrinkles. Your face is smooth. Well, I'm only 31, Lenny, so I don't see why I would have wrinkles at 31. 31 is like really young. I like to think. At least I like to think. Maybe you guys don't think it's really young, but I think I'm still a child. I am a baby. How much do I weigh? I haven't weighed myself in a while, but the last time I weighed myself, I was like 120. And then when I think when I got really sick, I went down to like 118. But yeah, I have baby cheeks. Yeah, I definitely have baby cheeks. I'm not a violent person, so I'm not sure what you mean by that. Okay, so guys, I hate to be annoying, but as many of you guys know, I'm running the NYC half marathon in 2 weeks. Hi, Hanif. In 2 weeks, no, I'm really short. If I was 145 pounds, I would literally be fat. I'm like 5'3". I cannot weigh 145 pounds. I'm literally so short. But yes, I'm running the NYC half marathon in 2 weeks. Even if it was muscle, that's too heavy for my size. I'm very short. I'm literally 5'3". Anyways, I need to finish my fundraiser. I have 2 more weeks to finish my fundraiser. I only need to fundraise $900 more for the Mercy Home charity. It is a charity that helps children in need, children who have learning disabilities, who come from abused homes and lower income families. The charity is located in Brooklyn. I have posted my charity multiple times. And so far the charity has been doing okay. I've got, I think, $690 and my total is $1,500, so I'm like almost there. But but I'm still not there. So if you want to support me, actually not support me, if you want to support children, because that money is not going to me. In fact, I don't even have access to it. But if you want to support the Mercy Homes charity, you can go ahead and click the link on my latest post. It is also in my Instagram. It is on my profile. It is literally everywhere. I've been posting it. It would mean the world to me. I am sending out gifts to people that have donated. And yeah, that's about it. Yes, so if I don't meet the 1,500, I'm responsible for the other amount. Like I paid, so here's how the half marathon works, or the marathon. You still pay for your entrance to the race. So I paid $150 just to be able to run, just to literally to get a bib and to run. I had to pay $150. Now, on top of that, you have to do a fundraiser. And whatever the fundraiser goal is 1,500. I don't get to decide it. The charity decides it. Now, whatever amount I don't get out of those 1,500, I am responsible for it. So far I have fundraised almost $700 and responsible for the other half, because I still have to get to the 1,500 no matter what. Like, the charity is getting their money, whether it is from me or from friends and family or maybe some bigger corporations. I have messaged I emailed like Starbucks. I emailed some corporations, see if I could get some help. I got a few of my clients to donate. I got a lot of family to donate, but obviously it's a lot of money, so I'm still not there. I was just thinking about how a lot of my friends do the full marathon. And for the full marathon, it's actually double the amount of money that I had to pay. So that must be very stressful to fundraise for. Yeah, fundraising is hard. It's very, very hard. But honestly, it's all for a good cause and is tax deductible. Most of the people that have donated to me already are people that have like such high taxes because they make so much money that this money is only going to be good for them once they do their taxes and they get it tax deducted. It's charity. Okay, my neck has been bothering me a lot lately. Look at these traps. My traps are huge. Okay, let me go ahead and do some lashes. Some quick lashes. But yes, guys, I have been training for my half marathon. I'm all in. I'm literally locked in. Like, this is happening. I trained for it. I am excited. It should be fun. I get to pick up my bib in a couple days. I gotta figure out what I'm gonna wear. Probably something cute. I reached out to actually a couple of the companies that send me products to see if maybe they wanted to sponsor the race by donating to the Mercy Home. It's a win-win for everybody if they do. Looks like I finished my coffee. Oh, I forgot to tell you guys, I had my gum surgery. I had my gum surgery 2 days ago. I don't know if you guys can tell. This side of my face is a little swollen. Can you guys tell? This side of my face is a little swollen. I had my gum surgery on Thursday. It was not painful, but it was very uncomfortable. I still can't eat through this side. So like every time I eat, I look like this. It's like almost like embarrassing to eat around people because I'm like, so it's uncomfortable because I cannot chew at all on that side. But I still have, how do you say, sutures, sutures, like they're like stitches kind of. I still have them in. My doctor is gonna take them out in 2 weeks, and he said I should be allowed to eat through both sides by Thursday. But I'm happy I didn't have any like pain, because I was really scared if I was gonna have a ton of pain, but it wasn't terrible. And then I'm gonna have my wisdom tooth removed in about 2 months, because I want to spread out the surgeries as much as I can. So he told me that I could see how I felt. Like I had my surgery at 10 a.m. on Thursday, and it lasted about an hour and a half. I was there for maybe 2 hours, and when I was done, I asked him, I was like, okay, when can I work out? And he was like, well, feel it out. See how you feel. He was like, we usually recommend people not to do anything for like the first 1 or 2 days, but see how you feel. See if you want to work out. And actually, I did like hard, intense conditioning at 6 a.m. on Friday. So I didn't even wait 24 hours. I went back in within 20 hours. And it wasn't bad. It was like fine, honestly. I personally didn't have any issues. What he was worried about was that like if I did intense physical activity that it would cause bleeding, but it honestly was not an issue for me. I think some people, their gums bleed more and like they can't really do stuff, but I personally didn't have any issues. Now, I have not lifted like heavy weights since the surgery. I've done like sled pushes and sprints and, you know, lots of running and stuff like that. I've done a lot of rowing, conditioning stuff, but I haven't done any lifting. I have not done any lifting. So that I haven't done. I don't usually clench when I lift. Once again, I don't lift maybe as heavy as you do. So I don't think that I have those issues, but I should be going back to lifting by Wednesday, I think. I certainly don't have the time to lift tomorrow because tomorrow I have 8 clients. I am literally dreading it, but I do have 8 clients tomorrow. So tomorrow definitely would not be a day where I'm going to have time for myself. Tomorrow is a day that sadly it is dedicated to other people, but you got to give back to get back. But Tuesday I'll have some time for myself and hopefully like lift some weights and yeah, take care of myself a little bit better. So at the gym, I work at a boutique gym in a very high profile neighborhood in Miami. I mean, not in Miami, what am I saying? In New York City, in Manhattan. It is a very, very high profile neighborhood in Manhattan. To take a private, personal session with me, it is $225 an hour. Now, I don't know how much people pay outside of Manhattan, but for Manhattan, for like a high-end coach, that's a decent price. I mean, some of my coworkers charge 250, 300, even some of them even 400. So it's not terrible. That I'm 225. Now, people who buy packages sometimes get deals. Like it could go as low as like 175 if you buy like 20 packs. Now, I say all that to say that we do have classes available, but I just want you guys to take a guess. Guess how much it is to buy 10 classes at my gym. And I don't own the gym. I work there. I do not own the gym. I am an independent trainer in this gym. Guess how much the owner of this gym is charging for a pack of 10 classes? Not privates, group classes. I don't teach any classes, but the gym does offer group classes. Guess how much it charges? I want to get you guys' perspective after I tell you how much it is. Because, you know, there is a little bit of a disconnection on how much money people in Manhattan are willing to spend versus a regular person. And it's almost like, it's almost like scary. Do I have any guesses? Any guesses as to how much it is 10 group classes? Not a private. A private is 225 at the cheapest, up to 400. Just one. Oh, my back is cracking. Ow. I need to grab, I gotta grab my hair stuff. I'll be right back, guys. Give me a second. Give me 2 seconds. Oh, people are still here. Yes, my love? I'm here, baby. I'm still live. I'm here. Give me a second, guys. I'm gonna take this back to my kitchen. I gotta clear out some space in this room. My neck. I find it weird when like there's people watching me but like don't say anything. It's creepy. People watching that don't say anything. Why don't you say anything? It's so weird. You're just like, they're watching me. Put in some mousse. Thank you, Richard. Oh my god, I think I put too much. I think I put too much. Did I put too much? Yes, I did. Yes, I did. I think I put too much. Thank you, Richard. Go ahead and give me a thumbs up and a heart and all the nice things. All the nice things. All the nice things. I gotta disconnect this light. Who's taking you out today? Nobody. I'm not going anywhere. I'm going to, so I have a few partnership videos that I'm like a little behind on. I have to film those videos and then afterwards I'll just go hang out, but like I don't have any like big plans. I just have to work on some content stuff I have to finish, and yeah, after that just gonna hang out. Nothing crazy. Thank you, Richard. So you guys know how I'm planning my sister's baby shower, which is her baby shower is next Saturday. I have to go, so I was gonna order it on Amazon, but then I was like, let me see if I can find a better price and also like better quality flower bases for the table. I want to put like a line of flowers, and then I'm gonna buy like a bunch of like little flower vases, and I want to do it myself. So I'll probably go to there's like a hardware store around here that sells like bulk stuff for like restaurants. I'm gonna go do that today and just kind of finish up the baby shower planning. burn myself. Okay, perfect. Let's do this area a little bit better. Okay, cool. Now let's add the hot rollers. Let's put this on the side, let it cool off for a little bit, and let's add the hot rollers. So, okay, so we got some hot rollers in the game. My favorite thing ever. My bangs are getting so long. Remember when I got my hair cut, they were like up to here? Cute, cute, cute. Not so cute. Hi, Daniel from Liverpool in the UK. I am from Colombia, but I live in New York City and I actually am married. I have been married for a year to my partner. Never been to England. Sounds like an amazing place. Liverpool, big soccer team. Big soccer team. But welcome in Daniel McGrail. Thank you, Daniel. Thank you so much. I hope he feels the same way. I really hope he does. So much hair. Let's do the top part first. Hi, Nick. Welcome in. Wonderful to meet you as well. I look sad. Prime Video. First you said I looked unwell. Now you're saying I look sad. Do you have anything positive to say? Anything positive, even one thing. Like there's got to be something positive coming out of your keyboard. One thing. Don't let your life be filled with negativity, because it sounds like you have this negative energy coming from you. Thank you, Nick. Yes, I have very long hair. Look, it's like, it's up to my belly button. I got some big cake. Daniel McGrath, you would like to be moderator? Okay, I'll make you moderator. But you have to be a good one. If not, I would take you out. Thank you, Daniel. You haven't had a girlfriend in 9 years? How old are you? Do not despair. Before I met my husband, I was single for 4 years. And then when I met him, I was never single again. I met him, we dated for 6 years. Then he proposed and now we're married. I've been with my husband since I was 24 years old and I'm 31 now. So about 7 years. You're 32. Well, let me ask you something. Do you not have a girlfriend because you don't want a girlfriend, or you do because like you don't want like a serious relationship, or you don't have a girlfriend because you just haven't found the right person? Because maybe like sometimes you're better off alone than with the wrong person, right? I was very lucky to find somebody at a young age that I knew I wanted to be with for the rest of my life, but that isn't the case for everybody. And it doesn't have to be. You have so much fun to have. You have your whole life to live, and you know, your personality changes when you are in relationships. So don't feel like you need to be in a relationship all the time. You become a completely different person when you are in a relationship than when you're single. A whole different side of you comes out. So don't feel like you need to be in a relationship just because other people are. You can find yourself a bit more when you are alone. And if you do find someone, make sure that you are able to be happy without them as well. If you feel like you can only be happy with the person, then you haven't found yourself. Why don't you think she's the right girl for you? I mean, I'm no expert, but I'm sure I can give you some advice. Usually, when it's the right person, you know it. If it doesn't feel right, then it's probably not right. Like, if it feels wrong, it's probably wrong, to be honest. Like, I knew that I really liked my husband from the minute I met him. And there's no such thing as a perfect person, but the things that I found that were deal breakers for me, that were the most important things, he had, you know. And that's kind of, when it comes to relationships, for men, for women, you kind of have, you have you have to pick like 3 or 4 things that you really care about. And every other thing that they don't have, then you have to just let it go, because nobody's gonna have everything. You're not gonna find a single person that is absolutely everything that you want. That's absolutely impossible. You're always gonna find something that you're like, oh, well, this could be better. But if they have the most important things and they make you happy, then that's probably the person for you. If that makes any sense. Let me go ahead and grab some hairspray and then I will resume. Do you agree when a relationship, do you agree? I don't feel comfortable having those conversations over YouTube. And I'm not really into that stuff, so I'm gonna go ahead and pass that question. Next question. Learn how to fly.
Laura?
Yeah?
What do you think?
I'm still alive.
You don't love me now?
I do. You're my number one.
I want to be number 100.
You're my number one.
Number 100.
Love you. Okay, I'm back. We're gonna put some hairspray. Hi, Marcus. Welcome in, Marcus. Yeah, you guys give Daniel advice about that one, because that one I don't feel comfortable giving advice about. You give advice about relationship, Freshly Wild. Is that the theme of your channel? You know, a few of you guys follow me on Instagram, and my Instagram is a lot more personal. Oh. Okay, Daniel, I'm gonna give you some advice about this one. I would say that every relationship is different. So even if someone were to give you advice, she's good. She's good. Even if somebody were to give you advice, they don't really know the ins and outs of your relationship. My sister is giving birth in less than a month. Freshly Wild. She's having a boy. She's having a boy. She actually just had a doctor's visit a couple days ago, and the doctor told her that her baby is on the top 5 percentile of like big babies. So they think that her baby's gonna be born. They think that her baby's gonna be born 2 weeks ahead. So because they still want her to have a natural birth. So yeah, she's excited. She's gonna be a second-time mother. She's nervous, you know, giving birth is a scary thing. I'm very proud of her for doing that. I do not ever want to do that, but she's a champion, she's a warrior, and she's gonna do great. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna start taking off these rolls, and I'll continue to give relationship advice. Now I feel like I'm a therapist. I give a lot of relationship advice to my personal training clients. They be telling me all the tea about their relationships. All the tea. And I love it. So I'm already an aunt. She has a daughter that some of you guys have met if you have been following my channel for a long time. My niece April used to come. She used to come on my channel sometimes, but then some of you guys were writing like really mean things about me having my niece on my channel, so I don't really put her on my channel too often anymore. But during the summer, she used to come on my channel pretty often. So I have been an aunt for 6 years already. So it's not new to me. I love being an aunt. I think being an aunt has been one of the greatest things ever in my life. Although I lost part of my sister when she became a mother because she lost her freedom, I gained a niece that I love. She's like a daughter to me, except I don't take care of her. Her mother does. But I babysit her, I hang out with her. She's my darling girl. I love her. She's the sweetest thing ever. She's always gonna be my favorite. I have an email address, but it's usually for marketing stuff, not really for relationship advice, Daniel. But I can give you relationship advice during the live. I'm not a therapist, so I cannot provide my email just for relationship advice, but feel free to write anything and I can answer here on the live if you feel comfortable with that. Other than that, I can't really do much. Okay, this hair is done. What do you guys think about this hair? How do you guys feel about this hair? I look pale. You like it, Lee? Thank you. I gotta figure out what I'm gonna wear to this baby shower. Because it's like cold, hot, cold, hot. I can't figure out the weather. But this is my hair. Hair is giving beautiful, voluptuous vibes. And I'm here for it. I want to crack my neck. I want to go to the chiropractor. Okay, do you have any other questions for me, Daniel? Because I'm going to go ahead and close out this video so I can record some content and then I got to head out for some baby shower shopping. So do you have any other questions, Daniel? If you have any other questions, now will be your time. I'm gonna keep the live running until it hits 60 minutes. So 1 hour exact. I went to see my nan with my sister and my niece and nephew today, and the girl I'm talking to was messaging me saying I need to prioritize her and her son more. How any advice on how to do that? Is her son your son? Because if her son is not your son, you don't have to prioritize him. I'm sorry. I think romanticism is important, but it's different for everybody. Like, some people like getting gifts and they find that romantic. Some people like words of affirmation, you know. Some people like hugs and kisses. Like, whatever. You have to find out what she finds romantic, because it might not be the same for you. Yeah, if her son is not her son, you don't, I mean, maybe I am not a good person, but I don't think that you need to prioritize him if he's not your son. That sounds a little bit manipulative, in my opinion, but what do I know? What do I know? I know nothing. I know nothing. But all right, I have about 45 seconds left on this live. So if you have a last question, that would be the time to send it over. Yeah, she doesn't trust you. I think trust is something that is earned. And, you know, some people have their own trust issues that come from other relationships, and maybe she's taking it out on you. So maybe that's something worth discussing as a couple to try to find out what's causing her to feel like she doesn't trust you. Is it something you did? Is it something she had experienced in the past? And what are you doing to trigger that? And how can you work beyond it? But if it's some sort of insecurity that is just like getting in the way of like moving forward, then I mean, it's something that she needs to figure out herself too, because it's not all you. It's her too. She needs to get past that. Unless you're actually doing something that's causing her not to trust you, then that's a different story. If you're not telling the full story. Anyhow, I gotta go. I gotta go record some content. Thank you for watching this live. Once again, if you can donate to the Mercy Home charity, it supports children with disabilities, children who come from abused homes, and it will help me run the NYC Half Marathon as well. Please do so. I love you all, and I will be back. This is a lot for me to take right now, Daniel. It's a lot. I don't know if I can handle all that right now, but anyways, I gotta go now, and I'll be back next time. Bye, guys.